The Indian Constitution is the supreme law of India and is the longest written constitution of any sovereign country in the world. It consists of a preamble, 448 articles in 25 parts, 12 schedules, and 5 appendices. It is a living document that is amended from time to time to reflect the changing needs of the nation. The Constitution of India lays down the framework for the government of India and its citizens. It is based on the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. It provides for the fundamental rights of the citizens, the directive principles of state policy, and the fundamental duties of the citizens of India. Key bullets points. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of the land and provides for the framework of the government of India and its citizens. It consists of a preamble, 448 articles in 25 parts, 12 schedules, and 5 appendices. It is a living document that is amended from time to time to reflect the changing needs of the nation. Fundamental rights. The Constitution of India provides for the fundamental rights of the citizens of India. These rights are enshrined in Part 3 of the Constitution and include the right to equality, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of religion, right to life and personal liberty, right to education, and right to property. These rights are fundamental to the functioning of a democracy and are protected by the Constitution. They are enforceable by the courts and are not absolute, but can be restricted by the state in certain cases. Directive principles of state policy. The Constitution of India also provides for the directive principles of state policy. These principles are enshrined in Part 4 of the Constitution and are intended to guide the government in its policy-making decisions. These principles include the promotion of economic and social justice, the promotion of international peace and security, and the promotion of the welfare of the people. The directive principles of state policy are not enforceable by the courts, but they are intended to guide the government in its policy-making decisions. They are intended to serve as a moral compass for the government in its decision-making. Fundamental duties. The Constitution of India also provides for the fundamental duties of the citizens of India. These duties are enshrined in Part IVA of the Constitution and include the duty to respect the national flag and the national anthem, the duty to protect the environment, the duty to safeguard public property, and the duty to promote harmony and brotherhood among all citizens. The fundamental duties of the citizens are not enforceable by the courts, but are intended to serve as a moral compass for the citizens of India. They are intended to serve as a reminder of the responsibilities of the citizens of India to their nation and its people. Amendments to the Constitution. The Constitution of India is a living document that is amended from time to time to reflect the changing needs of the nation. Amendments to the Constitution are made by the Parliament of India and are intended to ensure that the Constitution remains relevant and up to date. The Constitution of India has been amended more than 100 times since it was first adopted in 1950. These amendments have been made to reflect the changing needs of the nation and to ensure that the Constitution remains relevant in the 21st century.